All right, good morning, traders. Today is September 25th, 2024. My name is John Carrigan. I moderate the BYOB trading room. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everybody in digital land. Thank you, everybody that leaves a kind comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My SPY pivot this morning is 570.12. Above it, I'm a bull. Below it, I'm a bear. Gold, XLI, GLTR, and T2123 made new all-time highs yesterday. All of the Fab 5 are in daily uptrends. That's their daily candles, making higher highs and higher lows. Okay, FNGU and IWM made lower lows and lower highs, but closing over their bullish traps over the 17 EMAs. SPY closed with a 2-hour uptrend and a 10-minute uptrend. Diamond Dow made a higher high and a higher low, closing over a bullish trap over the 17 EMA. SPY and QQQ made outside days, closing over their bullish traps over their 17 EMAs. Gold and silver, both in uptrends. Silver made a higher high and a higher low, closing over a bullish trap over the 17 EMA. Gold made a new all-time high. UNG in an uptrend made an inside day, closing over a bullish trap over the 17. USO in a downtrend made a higher high and a higher low, closing above the bullish trap over the 17, trying to fight off that downtrend. USO, US dollar index, still in a downtrend. Love it. Closed near the 100.26 area. All right, let's go take a look at some charts. All right, let's pull this up, squash this down. Come on, come on. There we go. Let's go to SPY. All right, so here we are with SPY, and you can see yesterday's candle, outside day. Okay, got a higher high and a lower low, closing over the trap over the 17 EMA. SPY still in an uptrend, okay, making higher lows and higher highs. That's a bullish uptrend. Okay, so there's SPY on the daily chart. On the 2-hour, you can see we still have price, that's the candle, and the 3 EMA, that's the thin yellow line, above the white 8 EMA. Okay, 8 EMA is the white thin line right there. Okay, so they're above, leaving a space that would be the bullish gap. Okay, so you've got the 3 on top of the 8 with air in between the 3 and the 8. So that's your uptrend. So that's a bullish uptrend. You've got all 3 of those over a rising 17 EMA. Okay, so you have a 2-hour uptrend. We're going to do the same thing on the 10-minute chart. And you can see we have the same thing happening. Price and the yellow 3 EMA are up over the white 8 EMA. And they're up over the 17 EMA. So little consolidation all day, overnight right there. So nice work there. So there's SPY, 10-minute uptrend, 2-hour uptrend, daily uptrend. Okay, I'm looking for green erases red breakouts. Okay, so I'm looking for a breakout over, well, let's just say a breakout over this area right here, 571. All right, so I'm looking for a green candle. Can't be a doji, can't be a topping tail. So I'm looking for a nice green candle over 571 to start my day when the market opens up. That would be green erases red. So what would be the red? Let's box it off for you. Okay, so see this move here from this red candle all the way down to the bottom of that tail right there. That would be the red that got erased. And then this is the igniting bar that's coming up through. That would be my entry. All right, so all I need is a green candle this morning. All right, just can't be a doji, can't be a topping tail, can't be a red candle. All right, need a green candle and to continue with that 10-minute uptrend or that 10-minute consolidation breakout right there. So there's SPY. on the 10-minute chart. There's my entry this morning. Just looking for that green candle. Looking for green erases red breakouts to the upside. All right, so there's my price action for this morning. Again, my pivot is going to be, let me just move this up. I said 570. What did I put down there? I think 570.12, maybe a little higher. Yep, right there. About 570.10, right there. Below that, I'm a bear. Above that, I'm going to remain a bull. See this consolidation. So what's price action doing? All right, let's take a look and see if, how come this isn't scrunching up? My charts are freezing up. Come on. Are they? Great, my charts froze. It's not. This can't be good, right? All right, let me pause this for a second. All right, traders. Okay, I'm back. All right, so here we are. SPY daily chart. Got a higher high, lower low, closing over the trap, over the 17 EMA. It's in an uptrend. Price coming in up over all-time high anchored VWAP. We have an uptrend over the all-time high anchored VWAP. That is a clue. Money's coming into the markets. Okay, on the 10-minute chart. Okay, we have price up over the 8, up over the 17. All right, rising 17. That is a 10-minute uptrend. All right, what do we have here on price action? We have consolidation over prior consolidation. So we have consolidation, all right, over prior consolidation, over prior consolidation right here. Okay, that is an uptrend. Bulls filling the gap. See the bearish gap down, bulls filling it. That is a clue. Okay, bulls are in control. Bulls are filling bearish gaps. Bulls are consolidating over prior consolidation. Bulls are moving up and holding the higher ground. That is a clue that money's coming into the market. Okay, another clue that I use on the 2-hour chart. All right, so we got 10-minute uptrend and we got a daily uptrend, and you can see right here we got price and the 3 EMA up over the white 8 EMA, up over rising 17 EMA. Okay, so right here, what do we got? We got a 2-hour uptrend. So we got a 2-hour uptrend, 10-minute uptrend, daily uptrend, weekly uptrend, and a monthly uptrend. Okay, our money's coming into the market. We want to be buyers right alongside of institutions when money's coming into the markets. Okay, going against the institutions is not a good recipe for success. All right, you want to trade right alongside them. Okay, so what do we got here? We got 2-hour uptrend, daily uptrend, you name it, we're in an uptrend. Okay, so this is where we want to be bullish right now. We're in an environment where things could get hyperbolic. All right, price action could enter a stage where it's going up, going up, going up, going up, and then finally gets inspired by maybe good GDP, who knows, maybe good sales coming this holiday season, where price starts to go like this. All right, that's that hyperbolic state. Right now we're just doing that 45-degree slant up, and sometimes that turns into that hyperbolic state. I'm going to tell you, with all the inflation that we had, okay, that's going to bring in more revenue for the top line. All right, and if management's got their act together, that bring in more to the bottom line. And with that bigger bottom line, allows them to get a higher price for their stock, all right, because they'll be making more earnings per year, all right? When they make more earnings per year, that allows them to have a higher price. And that's why analysts print out higher targets. Why? Because they're bringing in more revenue. Bringing in more revenue, if they got good management, they're going to bring more to the bottom line. More to the bottom line means higher earnings, okay? And this is what you're seeing right now, is that anticipation of some of that higher revenue coming into the bottom line. So there's SPY in an uptrend. All right, let's take a look at a few others. Go to the daily chart, okay? QQQ. Price up over the trap, over the 17 EMA. Trap's the 3 on top of the 8. Okay, that's an uptrend. Okay, making higher lows and challenging the prior high right here. Okay, so that's an uptrend. We were in an uptrend because we took out this high over here. Price is up over the all-time high anchored VWAP. Another clue, money's coming into the market here. So there's QQQ, FNGU. FNGU, price up over the all-time high anchored VWAP. We have a daily uptrend, going up through the all-time high anchored VWAP. We're still waiting for bulls to produce the higher high. We have the higher low in QQQ and FNGU. We just haven't had the higher high. Okay, you can see back here in SPY. All right, we made the higher low and we made the higher high and we made the all-time high right there. Okay, SPY money coming into the markets. QQQ up over all-time high anchored VWAP, money coming into the markets. FNGU up over all-time high anchored VWAP, money's coming into the markets. All right, just need to see the bulls produce that higher high. Let's take a look at Diamond Dow. Diamond Dow about 4 days ago put in a new all-time high. Okay, price action yesterday for Diamond Dow was higher low, higher high, closing over the trap, over the rising 17 EMA. Okay, prior all-time high anchored VWAP, price is coming in. This is a clue, money's coming into the market. Diamond Dow making a higher low and a higher high. That's an uptrend. Money's coming into the markets. You want to be a buyer when institutions are buyers. Okay, institutions are the only thing that can make this market move. Okay, you and I may be able to get a tick or two out of it. Okay, but getting something for Diamond Dow, we will have a struggle moving any of the indexes. So there's Diamond Dow. Let's take a look at IWM. Trash that. All right, IWM, lower high, lower low, closing over a bullish trap over the 17 EMA. Prior high, anchored VWAP, price is up over it. We have an uptrend, just pulling back right now. Price action for IWM is an uptrend over the recent high anchored VWAP. Money's coming into the market, making a higher low, and the higher high is a clue. Money's coming into the market. There's IWM. Take a look at our technicals, T2123. We spent the day camped out between the overbought zone and the buy zone. That's bullish, making higher lows right there, making micro higher highs right up there, consolidating into today right there. T2123, new all-time high for T2123. Okay, so you got to see the 200 SMA up over the two prior all-time high anchored VWAP. The two prior all-time highs. Those aren't VWAPs. All right, they're just prior all-time highs. Price action again. All right, making new highs, moving up, holding the higher ground. See how the bearish gaps are not getting filled? That's bullish. See the bullish gaps not getting filled? See they're bullish gaps. All right, because they gapped up. Bullish gaps not getting filled. Okay, the only thing wrong with this, they're not putting in foundations. It's much better when price kind of goes up. Price goes up and then puts in a foundation. How can I say it? Like that. Like that. Moves up and then makes a block of candles to hold it. Makes a step. All right? When it just moves up like that, it's liable to fall right back down. So we'll see what happens here. So that's T2123, 15-minute. You can see we got a rising 200 SMA ripping through the two prior all-time highs. Right there. Let's take a look at FNG T2123 3-bar. You can see a whole lot more space opening up between a rising 200 SMA and the price action way up here. Again, it's the same product, just looking at it on a 3-bar chart. Okay, you can see right here, price moving up, holding the higher ground. Moving up, holding the higher ground. Okay, so that's bullish. All right, again, not filling those bullish gaps is very bullish. If the bears can't get it done, the bulls are in control. Okay? Price is moving up. Money's flowing into the market. That's T2123 3-bar, FNGU. You can see price action here for FNGU. You've got consolidation on top of consolidation. All right? That's bullish. Okay? See the bullish gap not getting filled? That's bullish. See the rising 200 SMA? That's bullish. Okay, this is up over the all-time high anchored VWAP. That's bullish. Uptrend over that. That's bullish. All right. So FNGU. This is bullish. We watched this yesterday's price action. Okay, this has 10 of the most heavily weighted stocks in the NYSE and QQQ. So that's why we watch it, because wherever this goes, it jerks those two with it. Price action, little sell-off yesterday morning, and then buying resumed for the rest of the day. So you can see we had a sell-off, and the bulls bought it right back up. Okay, so they must want it to go higher. Hopefully that's a clue. All right, so price action green from the rest of the day after the sell-off. So they came back down, visited the rising 200, bounced off of that. Actually, they bounced off of right here, minor support. See that? See the peak? It hit minor support. Now we're looking for them to make a higher high. Now we're looking for them to rip up through this consolidation and make the higher high. All right, so there's FNGU on the 15-minute chart. All right, let's take a look at a few sectors. First, we'll start off with USO. USO in a downtrend, lower highs, lower lows, closing. You see lower highs, lower lows, so that's a downtrend. Yesterday's price action, higher high, higher low, closing over the bullish trap, over the 17 EMA. So price action, trying to fight off that downtrend. All right, so USO still in a downtrend, but the bulls are trying to fight that off. Okay, so we've pulled back to, see this area right here? This would be minor resistance. Okay, and we're hanging out here. Okay, if we come back up here, all right, and then drop back down, okay, but we're not dropping. We're hanging out up here, holding the higher ground. So it's a bullish, but it's no trend, okay? We're in a downtrend because on the daily chart, we're making lower highs and lower lows. Right now, we're just experiencing that pullback. So just a little clue, things could be, this could be a bottom, all right? So there's USO. All right, let's take a look at UNG. UNG is in an uptrend because it's making higher lows and higher highs. Looking for a target of the bottom of this valley right there. Okay, looking for a clue. This is the target. This valley that comes right there. All right, so right along there. All right, you got a 200 SMA that kind of comes through here. I would expect that 200 SMA to get spiked with a long wick that extends right up to the bottom of this valley right there. Okay, that's UNG in an uptrend. Got a 3-bar run, little pause, looking for another 3-bar run. All right, so there's UNG in an uptrend, making higher lows and higher highs. Okay, in reality, what we got here is, if you look at the bigger picture, we have what looks to be a big bear flag. And now we're getting a breakout of the bear flag right there. Okay, move down over, getting a breakout of the bear flag. All right, so look for a pullback to this area right there. All right, so there's UNG in an uptrend. All right, let's take a look at silver and gold. All right, silver, higher low, higher high, closing over bullish trap over the 17. That's an uptrend. Okay, got a higher low, got a higher high. See, this is the recent high or recent high, making a higher high. That's an uptrend. Silver in an uptrend. Price up over the 3, over the 8, over the 17, up over the recent high, anchored VWAP. Okay, all that uptrend. Okay, money coming into the markets here on silver. GLD made new all-time highs yesterday. That's an uptrend, no doubt about it. Okay, let's take a look at SMH. SMH finally up over the all-time high, anchored VWAP. Got a daily uptrend. Got the higher low. Still waiting for the bulls to produce the higher high. So we got ourselves a little weak uptrend happening here in SMH. Okay, same thing happening in XLK. Okay, we're up over the all-time high anchored VWAP. We do have the daily uptrend. We've made the higher low. Again, we haven't made the higher high. So we got kind of a weak uptrend here in XLK. That's technology sector. XLI. XLI made new all-time highs. Nothing needs to be said about that. It's in an uptrend over the VWAP. It's moving up. Target up here, that's the measured birthday trade, 137.02. That's the target for XLI. We'll see. All right, so there's XLI. Let's take a look at XLF. XLF making the higher low, looking to make the higher high. Bulls couldn't quite get it done 3 days ago. We'll see what happens, but price moving up and holding the higher ground. Okay, price is up over the all-time high anchored VWAP. That's bullish. Just needed to be moving in the upward direction. So XLF in an uptrend. XLI, uptrend. Diamond Dow, uptrend. All of the Fab 5 in uptrends. Okay, SMH, weak uptrend. XLK, weak uptrend. Okay, last one. Well, we'll do two more. XRT, downtrend. Okay, but this is a huge bull flag. Okay, so if we push this in, you can see we've got a huge bull flag staying in the upper third. Okay, that's bullish. Okay, as far as trends go, with all of this consolidation, all right, we're in a downtrend. Okay, why? Because we failed to make higher highs. All right, see how we broke the lows and we failed to make higher highs. Now we've just made a higher low here. And we're looking to make a higher high. All right, we're waiting. All right, we have ourselves a little 2-hour trend moving up. See this right here. Still going to take out that high right there in order to be in an uptrend. And I think they're going to get it done. XRT, all right, it's currently in a downtrend because we haven't made any higher highs. All right, so let's take a look at IYT. Transports in an uptrend over 2024 all-time high anchored VWAP for 2024 anchored VWAP, the high anchored VWAP. All right, price action in an uptrend over that anchored VWAP. All right, so that is bullish. You have the uptrend. You can see price making higher lows and higher highs. All right, took out this high, so that's a higher high. So we got transports in an uptrend. Like to follow the transports, okay? Transports show us products are getting restocked on the shelves. Show us that service companies are working around the globe, all right? People are being moved to the right location. You need somebody to put a crane together, okay? You're going to move him and his equipment to put that crane together, all right? That's what transports show us. Shelves are getting stocked. Goods are being restocked. All right. That's what we like to see, is the transports in an uptrend, as well as consumers are buying products. In other words, they're coming off the shelf and being delivered to us here in our homes. All right. So whenever this is in bull mode, we have a bull mode in the economy. All right. And that's what we like to see. All right, so we're looking for more upside here for IYT. We'll see what happens. All right now, kind of getting stuck right here at 90.69. So we'll see what happens. But this is an uptrend over the 2024 anchored VWAP, and money's flowing into the markets. So there's the transports. All right, let's take a look at our economics package. All right. And max pain for today, that's 25th, 568. Okay, that's just for the options that expired today. We got 1 2/3 puts for every call. All right, so that's what there's could see a put squeeze. We'll see. We said that the last 3 days we haven't seen much of a put squeeze, but they have been moving up and consolidating over the higher ground. consolidating over prior consolidation. Okay, so there's SPY. Earnings report, nothing happening on Monday. Familiar names, but nothing that's going to move the markets. Familiar names, again, on Friday, nothing that's going to move the markets. Thursday, we got Costco, $400 billion. They're going to report after the close. They could move the markets, but it'll be after the close. On Wednesday, we have Micron Technology, $100 billion. Not really going to move the markets, but very notable. All right, as well as Cintas, they're gonna report in the morning. Micron reports this evening. Cintas going to report in the morning, $82 billion. Again, familiar, but not going to really move the markets there. Okay, so there's earnings and U.S. dollar in a downtrend, making lower highs and lower lows, lower highs and lower lows, looking for the dollar to break this valley right there. Okay, right now the dollar is at a 12-month low and a 2024 low. Okay, looking for it to break that low, that would put it into a 2.5-year low. All right, if it breaks through the bottom of that right there. All right, right now we're making lower highs, looking to make that lower low. All right, so that's did the economic package. Let's take a look at that. For today, we got new home sales at 10, petroleum report at 10:30, and that's it. Main events tomorrow. It's GDP at 8:30, durable goods at 8:30, jobless claims at 8:30, corporate profits at 8:30. Mrs. Collins is going to speak at 9:10, and the big guy, Jerome Powell, is going to speak at 9:20. So we're going to get a double dose of main event, okay? We got GDP and Mr. Powell, okay? Then after that, we got pending home sales at 10, gas report at 10:30, usually every Thursday at 10:30, okay? Just like on Wednesday, we get the petroleum report at 10:30 almost every Wednesday. For Friday, what do we got? International trade and goods, all right? They're going to report at 8:30. Personal income and outlays, also 8:30. Retail inventories, also 8:30. Wholesale inventories, also 8:30. Consumer sentiment at 10, and a rig count at 1. All right, so you can see the main event is tomorrow. All right, it's GDP. That measures all the goods and services that we export. Okay, whenever we take money in, we take foreign money into the USA, that's considered part of our GDP. So when you sell goods and services around the globe that are not in the domestic USA, that gets added to our GDP. That's us bringing money, foreign capital, into the USA. Now they convert it to our currency, all right? And then we take money, that's revenue being brought into the USA. Okay, so if we sold oil to foreign countries, all right, and we made money on that oil, that would go to our GDP. All right, but recently we've been a consumer of oil, buying it from other countries. All right, whenever you have a good GDP, that shows us that the market is in bull mode. All right, and if we got a falling dollar, which we do have, it makes our goods and services more affordable to the foreign countries. All right, so as long as the quality's there and the price is right, they'll be buying it. All right, as long as we're competitive and we can do it better than any other country, all right, they'll buy our goods and services. So we'll see what happens. GDP should be looking good tomorrow because we've had a falling dollar for a while now. So we'll see what happens. All right, traders, that's it. I'm going to take questions. I got to render my video. Other than that, thank you everybody out there in digital land. Appreciate the kind comments and you giving my content some of your attention. Appreciate that. Love that. All right, I will open up the markets here at 9:15 and render my video, and I will see all of y'all at 4:30 this evening. 4 o'clock this evening. I do have a hurricane in the Gulf. I have some prep work to do around the house, so I'll be in and out all day. I will try to keep these videos coming, but no guarantees. We'll see what happens. We have a hurricane in the Gulf, and I still have not seen the news yet this morning. Not because it hasn't aired. It has aired. I just haven't had the time to look at it. All right. So until then, all right, everybody have a profitable day. And I'll hopefully see you guys at 4 p.m.